Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sparrowcus and welcome to one of my favorite games. We're gonna start playing today again, Come Deliverance, and it's been more than a year for me since I played the game, but it's still one of my favorites. I just waited for this game to be well done as it is right now. The post-launch development is over. They put out all the patches. There might be one or two coming in the future, putting some fixes here and there, but overall they're done. Also, all the DLCs are out, which I bought in bulk in a special price for, turning my normal edition on into the Royal Edition, which of course was also cheaper on a discount. And yeah, so about the playthrough, we're gonna come to that in a second. We're gonna play in 1440p and overall very high settings, not ultra high, because ultra high is like that will be then about 30 FPS. And very high will be about 50 to 55 FPS, which is fine, and the game still looks pretty. Especially since on YouTube you cannot get more than 60 FPS anyways. Now, the last time I played this game, only for 88.5 hours. It was actually quite more. I had more than 100 hours in there on video, because you die and all. We're gonna play on hardcore mode, where you immediately die, but there's also another twist on that. So once in autumn, you got caught in the great storm. By the time you found shelter, you were already soaked into the skin and shivering with the cold. The next day, you had a terrible fever. A few days later, when they buried you, it was raining too. Just, this is a real story. If it rained, you get a fever and you're dead. God fucking damn it, eh? No wonder it took us so long, or it took a revolution in medicine to get out of the bullshit that we had. Anyways, we died again. It began with a sore throat and fever, and ended with a distraught parents and funeral bells. That year, the scarlet fever took many young lives, not only yours, and now we survived. I started the game already once or twice, and trying some things out. And once I was like dying 15 or 20 times in succession until I finally survived into young adulthood. All right, so Henry, as you can see, we have to put some negative perks. Now, Henry, we're going to do a bit of a different playstyle than what I did the last time. So the last time I was pretty much a jack of all trades. All right, because I wanted to play around with different mechanics, and as it always is in my normally first playthroughs, I'm overall a nice guy. Sure, I'm a dick here and there because that's my nature, but overall Henry was a nice guy. Now this time, Henry is going to be a stealthy, thieving, murdering asshole. A real bastard. And the reason why he is, it's because, as we can see here, life wasn't good for Henry. Life just has it out for him. Life just wants to fuck him in the ass. So Henry wants to fuck life right back. And he does it best with a dagger up life's ass. So what we're going to do is we will try to avoid open conflict, and we'll do it more with stealth, archery, and persuasion. But persuasion will probably be not that much of a strong suit, but we'll see what we can do. Now, of course, okay. Anyways, medieval life is full of uncertainty and woes. Spring gives way to winter, and the years have borne away your carefree youth. Yeah, well, it wasn't that carefree. Neither have you escaped the blow of fate. Yeah, there you go. But, or like every man judged by God, you too have your cross to bear. Now, since our childhood, we have been troubling dreams about the jester who's hunting us at night. So I'm not sure if this happens or not every time or not. You wake up shook up and just stands alone for a while. I wonder if this is going to be every night or only on some nights. But we'll just take it anyways. Now, claustrophobia, which is fine. We got stuck somewhere until our father took an exit. Since then, you have a fear of enclosed spaces. So wearing a helmet with a visor closed down. We're not going to wear any helmets most of the time anyways, especially not with a closed visor. Now, hemophilia. All right. Normally, I would like to take this, and we're going to. But yeah, we have a family curse, so one scratch and we bleed like a pig. Now you can counter that with one perk, which you can just pick and then it's fine. The problem is that one mission, which is run after Skalitz burns down, then you're on the horse. This might be a real problem for that. All right. Now, numbskull we're not going to do for two reasons. Number one, we're going to need alchemy. This is hardcore. Hardcore, you need alchemy. And for that, you need to read, and for that, you need to be actually quite smart. So, and overall, we don't want to be an idiot. We want to be a smart asshole, a murdering smart asshole. So numbskull doesn't really work when it comes to role-playing. And second, this lowers your acquisition of experience. I don't want that. I want to level up. I want to use perks. I want to go from that numbskull that we are at the beginning of the game to that masterful, stealthy murder in the end. So we're not going to pick numbskull. Consumption, this is perfect. Especially consumption. I mean, this is the picture from Kingdom Come Deliverance. So yeah, we get consumption, which means our stamina regeneration is less high. So because of that, we're pretty much forced with these two combined. You're pretty much forced to do a stealth run anyways, because you cannot really fight in the open. So let's just take it anyways. I'm not going to take shakes because I also want to use archery. And sure, we could use the hunted bow to combat that our shaking hands for archery. But archery is already quite hard as it is. So what I would like to do is, I want to use archery and not be tempted to not use it. And with shakes, I would be tempted to not use it. So I want to use the potions to get even better with archery so I can use it even more instead of, be dissuaded of using it in the first place. Tapeworm, of course, why not? We get hungry faster. Zombieland, this might be fun. This might be fun, especially in hardcore mode, because we just go to sleep and wake up somewhere else. Now the thing is, in Kingdom Come Deliverance, in the hardcore mode, you don't see where you are on the map. So at some point you wake up somewhere else and then you're like, oh fuck, where am I? You really don't know where you are. And you somehow need to find out where you are. It's going to be fun. And brittle bones, because why not? We just suffer injuries when we fall. Just makes it harder. If it would take all, there's an achievement for that. But I could take numbskull, but the shakes is really, really something I don't want to take. Because I do like to take some archery. All right. As you can see, Henry has all the reason to hate life because life hates him. And in the next couple of episodes, when we see Skalitz and our parents burn, well, that feeling is going to get worse for Senor Henry. So, yeah, let's continue. I'm really looking forward for the next game, which is probably Kingdom Come 2, whatever. Oh, yeah. We're going to watch the intro to the whole game, the pre-intro, sometime in the next episodes. Oh, look at the woods. So many woods. So many trees. The one thing that bothers me about the wildlife in Kingdom Come Deliverance is that there are no wolves or the like, Often when you're riding out in the open, you're not really that much in danger for the most part. It's more like, okay, I just walk straight through the woods nothing will happen to me. Ah, the silver mine. The reason for the story that is going to unfold. Oh, hello. Liar. Big, fat, ugly liar. Liar. Sir Rudzik the liar.
Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Haha, isn't that funny, Mama Bear? Oh, look at this, Papa Bear.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna abuse alcohol, too.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
I mean, how else are you supposed to cope with life when life is out after you? If not with a whole shit ton of alcohol. You can use booze to your advantage.
Henry!
Oh,
Get up
shut
now.
up.
There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Oh, yes. We are a rogue, alright. I guess you could say that we're gonna have a rogue build. You know, it's like you can have a tank where you really at full plate armor, then you have like a normal soldier. And then you can have an archer
Fine
and
state
hunter.
you're in this
And then you can
morning.
have a rogue,
What on earth did you get up to last night?
which is also a bit of an archer. Alright, so we're gonna take twice speech for two reasons. Number one, agility and vitality you can easily upgrade and level up. Strength will probably a bit harder for us to upgrade, but we don't need to get up that high anyways. And second, we can also grind it if you want to. But grinding speech is going to be a bit hard. And the other reason is we're going to take Cloak and Dagger, which is -1 speech and -1 strength for 2 stealth. So, speech.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Sorry. What? Why would I be interested in sword fighting, Mama Bear? I would never do such a thing.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, man.
Of course not.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry.
I
but
just
you know
don't
your
tell you the
father
truth.
takes a
I'm not
dim
lying
view
to
of
you.
Such things.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. they'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
Oh, shut up, mother.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And
No,
who
I
was there
fucked
with
her
you?
bloody.
No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Yeah, of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Yeah, maybe we can arrange that.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
All right. I don't know why, but I just remembered we also had the announcement lately that we get early access of Mountain Blade Bannerlords in March 2020, which makes me a bit happy but also pissed because why the fuck is it early access? I mean, they've been working on this game for I don't know how long. But then again, the question is, what do they really mean with early access? If it's just, I mean, Mountain Blade, when it released back then, it was such a broken mess. So maybe they just, want to avoid to say, all right, here's the full release broken game, and instead just give us more or less the extent of Mountain Blade as it is today, with newer graphics and with a ton of bugs. So yeah. Anyways, I already checked around here. We had 40 nourishment, and now eating from the pot gave us 5. So that ain't much. So we need to eat. Oh, but we get like a tooltip or something soon, anyways. But first, we're going to seal everything from Mama Bear and Papa Bear. Carrots and onions. Who doesn't like to eat carrots, onions, and cabbage? Oh, speaking of cabbage, the codex here, which I also like, it's just really good. It also talks about the food, I think, at some point. We don't have it yet, but it tells like back in the day, yeah, there weren't that many fruits and so on. So like a lot of it just came from the New World later on, and so a lot of it that they ate was cabbage. And even when they had the potato for hundreds of years, just imagine you have the potato, and for hundreds of years, nobody's eating the potato. It's like fucking hell. How stupid were the people back then? And I like how you ever call this again from the door. How it's pulled there. Beautiful. All right. So, hardcore mode. In hardcore mode, saving is not an option. There's no autosave anymore. We have to use savior schnapps, sleeping in our own bed, and getting a full service at a bathhouse. So that's fine. Overall, I'm fine with that. The problem with this is going to be the first couple of hours until we actually unlock the full game while we're here in Skalitz and after. That's going to be a tough one. Here. Later, it should be fine. Now, survival. Health and stamina are indicated only by in-game effects, and sleep is the best cure. Health potions can help, and food too, but they take longer to take effect. And you cannot eat yourself full by eating just pots. You need to eat your own food. Yeah. Map and navigation. There is no position shown on the map. The compass is only shows waypoints when you're getting close to it, and no fast travel. Money and equipment. Yes, you get more money, less money from merchants and less money from rewards. And equipment and repairs are more important than before. And then there's combat, which probably will be the less of the things that's gonna affect us. But they're still more realistic. Attacks have a greater impact. Engaging without quality armor with an experienced foe will always be very risky. Fighting more than one at a time will also be more dangerous, because they will take advantage of their great numbers. Yeah, and the cursor indications, blocking, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So yeah, these are pretty much the main changes, but these are already tough changes. Just put an apple in there for no reason whatsoever. There was other condition over here. Bread roll. The lentil soup. Soup. Soup and bread. That's a good combination. A very, very good combination. Okay. Why did they walk over here? I don't know. Oh, we can cook an item. Let's cook an onion. No, we don't need to cook anything. Hep. I said hep. Oh, what do we fall down here? Health is still fine. Where the fuck is Mom? Yo, Mom. 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 Where are you, Mom? Are you in here? Where the hell is Mama? Mommy? Isn't she shitting here on the all the time? Guess I'm wrong. Okay, there's a couple of flowers to pick up over here. I'm going to do that too, but I'm going to do that in between episodes off camera. I'm going to pick up everything that's in Skalitz. And with that, we're going to be already fairly good when it comes to herbalism. Oh, yeah.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
I did, just didn't care.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy.
Great success.
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Look at the details, man. I love it. I love it. I just love it. Ah, God, this game is awesome. All right, let's go. Chamberlain. We're not gonna talk to the Chamberlain because that's already here. So the extent of those tips over here. It's okay. This is how far it gets. So we're somewhere over here right now, and then we see this. Well, it's not that far actually. We don't know where we are. This might be a bit of a yeah. We'll see how this works out. So you idiots, Dumb and Dumberer.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your
Well, that's
ass.
because of my brittle
Right
bones.
away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Gay for the ale. Look at this fine new crosscut. Even though that's I can't really see much, but okay. Oh man, I also like, that you actually can see your own body. That the camera is swaying, but it's not swaying too much. It's they did a really, really great job in this game. I'm sorry. I just love it. Because I hate first person shooters or first person games where you don't see your own body. It's just so ridiculous. Ridiculous. Here you're there all the time. Just like these flies over here. You like to eat shit, huh, Mr. Horsey Man? And your stable boy. Okay. This is just I can't even go look straight. I need to look down to see how the feet are moving. It's just beautiful. And the mud. And the shit. The good thing.
The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon.
Tobias Favor.
The one who holds the key to the dungeon.
These are strange times.
I could just rob the chocolate burner. Interesting.
Do you not see I'm busy with Master Fate?
God be with you.
And with you. So charcoal is a bit expensive, but it'll be fine.
Now I see you. I hope it comes.
All right, I guess I'm gonna be sorry in advance because I'm gonna be walking a lot more in this game. I think, just walking, like Christopher, walking. can steal the axe too. Hey, you bastard.
God be with you, Kunesh.
Fuck you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My stuff.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
At least for the tools, bitch.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
So get the stuff back another way. Fine. I have to get it back another way. No problem. Hello, sir. Look at that. This one's open, eh?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Nothing in here. Interesting. Hey, glad him came? I came. No, what up? Nothing? Well, then go fuck yourself. But also this game, like almost never...
What are you doing? I have a mind to call the guards.
You are the guard. They almost never get it right with that stupid... with the shadows. Because you can see, like, there's the helmet, and then there's the visor on the helmet, or whatever you call it again. And the visor pulls a shadow, but often that shadow doesn't really cover everything. So you have there you go, a little bit of sunshine right on the forehead, which happens so often. And I wonder why so little games really get it straight. I think even in Red Dead Redemption that was the case, and you know, Red Dead Redemption had a bit of quality, even on release. Hello, Shepgard.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Hello, traitor.
God's blessings.
And fuck you too.
Good luck then.
Could buy charcoal from you too, because why not? The savior schnapps, but we don't really have that money. 130, really? Holy son of a gun. Now that is expensive. I mean, okay.
Did you ever get that job done for me then? Long and strong.
Oh yeah, there's this guy over here with the sword fighting. The sword fighting.
Hey, Pip! Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Ready.
Yes?
All right.
Bit
away
more
from the ground
enthusiastic,
like
please.
as usual.
Now you go where you belong, to the sheep.
Come right up and take some home.
We don't have the money to gamble, but that would be a thing. I could buy a savior schnapps, or use one, and then gamble enough money to buy more savior schnapps over here. That would be a thing.
Spades, forks, and axes. All you need.
What do you want?
Good day.
Good day.
Good luck.
Yeah, they get also all savior. Or is it all the same? Do they have all the same? Or just different ones? I don't know. Could buy a couple of savior snaps over here.
Ladies in your eyes.
I mean, if I just do some cheating and save scum myself to victory and win some money here and there. Well, there, my friends.
Not be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and
Fucking Deutsche.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
For king and country.
Are you with us?
Bastards that never did anything for us. Especially not Sir Ratzik. That cunt. I'll do it, but I need your help in return.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
I need to jerk off and my hands are full.
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay.
With your mom's
Tried to
vagina.
but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Right to. There you go. The Western Schism. Oh, the Codex is I love it. I love it. Something, something, popes, pope, something, something, pope, pope, something, something. But, you know. If you want to read it, go ahead. I already did that. So, I more or less know. But it's not too critical anyways. Alright. Now, there you go. That helped. Hello. Oh, chicky, chicky. Ah, chicky, chicky. Fuck you, chicky, chicky. Wait. Go with your brothers to Deutsch's house. Fucking Deutsche bastards.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm the poor bastard with brittle bones and consumption and a tapeworm up my ass. And that's why you're picking on me. I just want friends. I just want to be loved. And you bastards are just using me. Wee. It's magic.
Welcome, Henry.
It's a tapeworm. It's coming out of my ass. And that's why I can turn around on my tapeworm. See, it was visible at least for some time. All right. Excuse me, miss. Would you please fuck off?
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Alright. Piss off, woman. Guys. Let's get some shit done. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Well, that was a good throw.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Well, fuck her, you too. No, don't. Bitch. Who are you, villager cunt? Alright.
Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Fucking Hans can kill him.
Run, you cowards! And we better fucking run too.
Hello, sir. How we doing today? Oh, man. All right. Run! 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 All right. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you either. Well, that's not cool. Guess I'll meet them. Are you the catch pole? Are you normal guard? Hey, Hansi. This is Bijek. Fuck is Bijek? Where are you going? Oh, they're hiding. They're gonna hide somewhere over here. Okay, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do in the next episode. Well, we're gonna do the job for Papa Bear, so that's for sure. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. The episodes will be, I guess, roughly about this size. It will be like, I don't know, like 40 to 50 minutes, somewhere around that. But they might be also at times be longer, like an hour or so. We'll see. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you guys next time again, back in medieval Bohemia. It's good to be back.